Good morning. Just a little informal, what do I call these? Thought sessions? Or me sharing my thoughts. I want us to speak about soul contracts. I want us to speak about purpose. When you study anything in spirituality, you always come across what we call purpose. And then my thinking goes this way. If something has a purpose, then there must be a plan. There must be a plan. You want to achieve something. You gave that thing a purpose. When you give something a purpose, you want to achieve something specific with that purpose. You purposefully made a decision that if you create this type of thing, you want it to have a particular purpose. So every single human being that is walking this side of eternity, that is on planet Earth, that is part of humanity, here and on other planets, everything has a purpose. When the Creator had a specific thought, when you came to the Creator's mind, He had a particular purpose for you. So that purpose then must come with a plan, because you have to achieve that thing which you have been purposed for. And that is my thinking. So in some of my videos, or all of my videos, I always say that we have been here before. The Creator will always, but always, make sure that you are in the know. So before you were even dispatched to this planet Earth, there was a contract between you and the Creator. Those contracts has been made between you, your soul, and source, spirit, God, Allah, whichever religion you belong to. There was a soul contract that was made. A covenant between yourself and the Creator was made. Otherwise, you wouldn't have made it this side of eternity. There is no one that came here without a soul contract, without a purpose. We have come here to awaken unto that particular purpose. And this is where reincarnation comes in. Because Source, the divine God, Allah, but whichever God you see the Creator to be. One source energy. There's not many source energy. There's one source energy. There's one God. There's one divine. There's one God. Regardless of what you call this particular God of yours. But there's one source energy, and all of us come from that creative energy. You cannot exist unless you come from that creative energy. But because the Creator can't make mistakes, you are here for a particular purpose. And until you awaken unto that purpose, that mission, you have come to help humanity with something specific. Now, because of conditioning, we think that it's only people that have this physical talent. They can sing, they can write, they can preach. No, beloveds. Those are just people that have stepped into some different frequency of themselves. We all can. It's completely up to you. So you are here for a mission. You are here. You have a contract. You have signed that contract. And before you became a human being, before your energy took on this medium, that contract has been in place. That contract has already been achieved. We are not starting from the start. We're starting from the end, walking back to who we are initially. But you have forgotten. That is why you're coming back from that side to this side. Beloveds. So you have to tap into your higher self, man. You have a higher self and then you have a shadow self. And your shadow self must rise to the level of your higher self so that they become one. One, so that there's oneness between you and who you have been created to be. Your higher self is your source self, and your shadow self should meet your higher self somewhere eventually. And it will. Hence, I'm saying, if you do not complete your mission this round, you will come back again. You will come back again to come and finish this thing off. So there's a soul contract in place. And when that contract was signed between you and the Creator, you have decided you're going to leave yourself some little things on the road, on the journey back to yourself that will help you remember who you truly are as Creator yourself. You and the Creator are one. You are from source. You cannot be different. So there's a soul contract, and it's your responsibility to seek out the kingdom within you. You are not going to find your mission outside of yourself. I won't be able to tell you why you are here, what your mission is. I can't. That is a soul contract that you have made with the Creator. Very specific to you. That is why you shouldn't be focused on what's happening in my life, what's happening in your brother and your sister's life. No, 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 no. All you should have is compassion, love, and forgiveness. Yeah. Because there's a contract that has been made with the Creator that is very specific to me. So you have no place judging my journey because you don't know how it's supposed to go, right? But there's a soul contract. There's a purpose. Guys, sometimes the purpose is just for a fetus to get into the womb and be aborted. Because there is a lesson to that for the person that did that. And it's not my place to judge their decision because I don't know the journey. That little life has made a soul contract. It says, let me go see quickly. Let me help my parents or parents to deal with these things that decision left them with. And so are many other things. There's no mistakes. It's your conditioning. It's your mindset. It's your thinking that will say that this is a mistake, that one is a mistake, this one is a mistake. Who are you? Who are you to know that the next person has been a mistake? Seek the kingdom, man. Seek yourself. Find out what more is there to me. There must be more to me. There must be more to my life. Beloveds. Yeah. That was just me just dropping a little bit of what I have been pondering on. My conversations, my channel messages with my team, my spiritual team, spiritual guides, source. We are just speaking, we're sitting, we're talking through these things that are in my mind. And I come just here to share. I'm not here to convince nobody. I'm sharing what I know is the truth and nothing but the truth about humanity. I love you guys. I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.